Hello, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Johnny Baghead, as always, and we're back. What are we back to? We're back with Dark Souls 3. It's been a while. How long has it been? Maybe I don't think it's been 2 months, but almost. I think it was January we finished, wasn't it? Like early January. But we're back, courtesy of my younger sister, who brought me this for Christmas, though I literally only opened it like a week or 2 ago. I now have a physical copy. I love the way my green screen messes with it, even though it doesn't even have any shades of green. Sorry, it's backwards. This has 2 names. I don't know what you call it. It says Game of the Year Edition, but then it also says the Fire Fades Edition. So, call it what you want. But basically, it has the DLC included. First, I like getting physical versions. Actually, I will say this, there's a lot of time when games will get like Game of the Year / editions, whatever you want to call them, that will come with all the DLC, but then it won't actually be on the disc. It will be, oh, you have to put these codes in. So if the codes get lost, then, or, you know, obviously they get used up. I specifically think of Borderlands 1 had a Game of the Year edition, which Game of the Year doesn't even mean anything anymore with these editions, but that was all codes for the DLC. So yeah, if you brought a copy used, you don't actually get any DLC. But there's a bit, yeah. Don't worry about that. The fire still burns. Luckily, I've got my computer's turned off. I do have a monitor on. I don't have anything on them, but we've got cooling fans. We'll be fine, I promise. But you know, we usurped the fire. The fire, you know, it faded a bit, but it's back again. But yeah, so I believe as well, this copy would have probably been cheaper than buying the season pass. I could be wrong about that. It depends if it's on sale or not, but oh, did you just watch I Could Murder a Podcast, or was it just someone else? I need to catch up. I haven't watched their stuff in a while, especially the Patreon stuff, because I do get their Patreon stuff, and I'm really far behind. I need to get a clip. There was a really early episode where they were talking about a horror movie, and I need to get clips of them because they kept going, Baghead, Baghead. I'm getting some clips together that I'm gonna use for sound alerts for like channel points when we can get them. But let's get into it. Whoa. Okay, let's go for about there. I think that's good. Okay, but yep, here we are. Back with Darrelson Jenkins. What? Do I need a fireplace in your scene? No. The fire outside is keeping me warm enough. We'll be fine. Look, I just had an idea, alright? I was thinking, look, I've got my window and I like putting stupid stuff behind it. And I was thinking, do I want to just get like a random backdrop from Dark Souls and put that there? I thought about it. I was like, no, you know what? I could do better. So I looked up a tutorial of how to embed YouTube videos as a browser source. But yeah, here we go. So this is technically a save file that's beaten the game, but it lets you like New Game Plus stuff once we've beaten it. So we've got to do a little bit of sorting out here, because you know we've got kind of what we were using. Yeah, what we were using for the boss. I think that's all good for now. Let's see. You know, I'm going to put these on because I didn't really get a big opportunity to use the dual swords. But, there we go. We'll do that. Because, yeah, we never actually used ourselves. Also, thankfully, I was a little worried, but, the save files do work between versions, so we didn't have to worry about that. So, yeah, put an ashen flask on there. And then... Man, look, and we've still got all these consumable souls to use as well. Put that there. Oh, and we've got the boss, Since Lord Gwyn, the first Lord of Cinder, many exiled lords have linked the first flame. It is their very souls that have manifested themselves as defenders of the flame. Nah, there we go. But yeah, we didn't actually, we haven't actually turned that into a weapon. So I should check that quick. See what we can do with that. I believe it's... Is this him? Oh no, he's gone. Oh, but we can still, he'll still make us stuff. Okay. So what are our options here? It's either Sunlight Spear. Probably just gonna make the Firelink Greatsword. Makes sense, right? Don't think there's anything else to make. No. Oh, let's read the description quick. The Lords of Cinder linked the first flame, and this greatsword was wielded by the deific manifestation. This coiled sword, found thrust in the bonfire, existed long before the Throneless Lords themselves. Skill Ember. The fading flame momentarily illuminates and launches itself forward. There we go. Make that. Oh yeah, he just died, I guess, because we finished Finn's. What rin is that, though? Easier to be detected by enemies. One of Corlin's transposed wanderers derived from the soul of the Soul Feeder. Easier to be detected by enemies. The Soul Feeder was a beast that insatiably absorbed souls to feed its own power. Even after its accursed corpse was burned, it is said that the pungent stench of souls left the earth unstained. It is funny to me how much gear is just there to, like, screw you over. But, there you go. Let me check and see if there's any other weird stuff going on with NPCs.
Oh, champion, do you wish to hear a tale? You know, in my home of Karim, I would be pleased, although to be honest, but if I had it, terribly sorry.
Okay, so that's nothing new there. Also, I think we're gonna have to change gear. Is this what I had on? Yeah, this is what we had on for most of the playthrough. So we'll go back to this. There's still that that female pyromancer. I don't know where they are. Okay. Which shield do I have on, by the way? Okay, I think that's the standing up one. Alright, I just need to do, sorry, a bit more, fixing up here. What shall we go for? Let's just stick for that for now. And,
Ashen, thou wishest yet, then call upon. I am a firekeeper. Thou hast given me. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment.
you know, I wonder if we did need to reload saves or not. I wonder if you could do the ending, and then when you get to this point, does it let you fight the final boss again? I actually don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna get a bunch of health and some endurance. There we go.
Mayst thou thy peace
Cool, cool. And I need to see what talisman I can have. I think that's the one I was using. Okay. You know, let's look. I'm not gonna do it, obviously. I'm just curious, but I'm gonna look. I also will need to figure out how to get to Archdragon. I do have a guide thing. They'll tell me how to get there. I just need to make sure I've got everything for it, which I think I do. But while I'm here, let me check. I think we got it. Okay, let's see. Jaw, curl out, stretch out. Yes. Okay. Nah, I guess not. Yeah, I think the boss is just dead. Okay. So, to find this area, we have been to the place where we need to do it. We need to go find... Just realised there's a second bonfire here. What's up with this one? Oh, yeah, that's just the one that takes you to the other area. Okay. Trying to think what's the best place to come from here. Okay, we'll go from here. So we need to go to the place where we found the dragon torso. I'm trying to remember though. I did open some fast shortcuts here, so we might be okay. I think if I go this way. Yeah, down we go. Oh, death counter. Yeah, I do actually. Hang on, let me set that up. Thank you for reminding me, Clarice. It's been a it's been a while. That's yeah. There we go. Let's see. I might have to quickly there we go. Just make sure it looks good there. Yeah, it's definitely been a while. Okay. Okay, nope, it's not this way. I think it might be better if we come from the other bonfire, actually. Yeah. Let me look up a map quickly, actually. That's probably the best thing I should do. Let's see. Let's look at the map here. Uh... Okay, let's see. So where is... Okay, sorry. This map's quite complicated to follow. So we're here. Okay. All right. Give me a sec here. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while. You know, I'm starting to think, actually, yeah. I'm going to try going from the other side. I think if I come from this way... Yeah. Okay, so... let me, hold on, I'm going to swap back to here. I think... I think this is the way backwards. Oh, maybe not. Oh dear. The thing is, I remember there being like a really quick way to get back. Oh, okay. Okay, that I believe is... You know what? Let me get the map up for Irofield Dungeon. Sorry, the Profane Capital as well. So I can figure out where I am. Let's see. So that's the bonfire. Okay, we've got a ladder here. Is this it? This might be it. Oh, I was tempted to maybe do a little bit off stream, like figure out where I was supposed to go, but I figured that was not the best thing. Okay, I believe this is backwards. Yeah. Okay. And then we go up here. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Okay, so I'm here. Yeah, so I think I've just got to, like, run across. Yeah. I'm going to just try and ignore the enemies here. They're going to curse me or whatever. See? But, we'll live. Here we go. So, we got to come here and do this. From what I read. There we go. Hey! I'll tell you straight up, the 2.0 version of my current bag head, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give myself the like Oogie Boogie Man droop. Don't know how, but I'm gonna do it. Straight up though, the DLC, I'd have no clue how you access the DLC, so we're just gonna have to figure that out later. It depends on how long this area takes. I have no idea, to be honest. No, this was an area we just missed. It's entirely optional. But I was like, I'm not gonna do this immediately after finishing the game. I was like, you know what, we'll take the break and we'll do this along with the DLC. But yeah, oh, this is a bright ass area. Okay, so what we got? You know, I have to use up a lot of the... I wonder if I can equip my bow here. And does that let me... Yeah. I remember my stuff still. Yep. Actually, I believe that's the wrong hand. I don't think that actually works. Hang on. I think the bow has to be... Yeah. There we go. Oh. There we go. What are you? I don't know. It's like a... Maybe it's supposed to be like a weird baby dragon or something? Raise the sun. Is that the sun though? Wait, what was that? Hmm? Okay. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I don't know where this is in relation to the main game, because you teleport here. Ah! Ha 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 ha! No, no, no. Yeah, just gonna do my regen spell quick. If you're seeing me do random movements and swings, that's me just having to remember how you do things. Oh look, there's a guy coming. We'll just wait. Ah! How did that happen? Oh, yeah, because I've got... I was being cheeky. I was trying to go for a parry as well. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Got a lightning gem, that's nice. Yep. People still having their fun. Oh, I realised I didn't put my platform in the title. I can't remember, Clarice. Are you able to edit titles? Out. Yeah, if you can. Yeah, just like at the front of the title, just put PS4, maybe in brackets. It's up to you. Okay, so that's a shortcut we're going to open later. I realised way too late that there was someone else there. Yeah, even with all those levels up, we're still not that strong. Yeah, let's back up a bit so we don't have to worry about that guy that I keep narrowly missing. There we go. There's one. But yeah, again, that's Soul games. You do get to a point where some areas get a lot easier. But boy, do you never get to the point where no one's a threat. I kind of like that. Oh, there's that sound again. Okay, let's be careful, because last time... Yep. But these guys are crazy. Check that out, did my cool move. Hey! And there we go. You know, I'm a little worried, because I didn't see a bonfire at the start of this area. It was bound to happen. So I get for, Oh, okay, so they just start us here. Alright. That's alright. Funny enough, I don't think I actually have any, embers. I could... No, obviously I could go buy some if I really needed it. Whoops. There we go. Let's just heal up quick. That'll do for now. Yeah, just gotta shake off the cobwebs. Get back into this style gameplay. Just, you know, patience is a virtue. Oh god. That almost ended real quick there. And there we go. It has been a while. For sure. That's fine. Wondering if maybe I should be aggroing more of these enemies with bow. Or trying to fight them with bow. God, I cannot parry to save my life. Which is a shame, because that's what it would do. Alright, I already forgot about you. Noticing, despite the fact these guys have shields, some of them, they actually don't block a lot. So, best to keep that in mind. This is a random thought. I just got reminded of something from a bit ago. But I'll preface this to explain. There is a Twitter account called Scrub Quotes. It's not its exact name, but if you search it, you'll find it. And if you don't know what a scrub is, you can just listen to the TLC song. No, actually, I'll explain it because it's a bit different. It's in gaming terms. It refers. It's not the same as noob. It's more kind of. I'm actually trying to think what's the best way to describe it. Because it doesn't specifically refer to like newbie players. But it's more the mindset of people who get who think they're better at the game than they actually are, or have oh god, it's one of those things where like if you know the usage of it, it makes sense, but actually trying to define the word is hard. But in you know, it's typically used when God, I feel like the only way I could describe it is like to say DSP. But that's not actually a great description, especially if you don't know what that means. But because it's not, you know, it does have usage outside of games. But it's usually reserved for the type of people who blame anything but themselves for faults of their character. But mostly in gaming. So the example would be like if they're playing a fighting game, they'll claim the reason why they lost was because of a character being broken, or players doing tactics that they quote unquote it's typically they'll call someone unskilled even though they're the ones losing, kind of thing. It's usually like the, you know, oh, it's not fair, I'm taking my ball and going home kind of thing. But it is such a weird mindset. But yeah, it's you know, it's more than just saying, oh, the controls are bad. It's usually stuff like claiming stuff is broken or unplayable when it really isn't. Like a good example I can think of is that's actually probably the best example is if you've ever been accused of cheating, like using hacks in a video game when you aren't, that's a scrub you've been talking to. But yeah, it's people who like can't accept fairness. They're like, oh, and that they have to find something else to blame. There we go. But this, like, it's mainly a term from the fighting game community. For like when people can't accept their losses and will blame them on other things. But yeah, or claiming that a match was laggy when it wasn't. The stuff I see is stuff like with certain fighting games, people will claim that there's touch of death combos. A touch of death combo, I should explain, is that if you hit someone, then it's going to... Yeah, stuff like, yeah, my super just didn't come out, stuff like that. It's very often to see quotes on that Twitter account that are along the lines of, oh, if you didn't do this, I would have won. Or, oh, I disconnected the match because I was denying you points because your strat was bad and shit like that. Alright. And they also highlight people who moan about speedruns. Oh, there we go, got an ember. Okay, we'll save the ember. We'll use it when our health is low. And the typical stuff you see with people moaning about speedruns are the ones who say, "Oh, it's not a real speedrun if you use glitches, or if you skip levels and shit like that." It's like, oh no, you didn't actually play the game, and it's like stupid shit like that. And that one's really ironic because in most of those games, in most speedruns, the any percent like ones, those glitches are usually harder than the legit route. Like, I'll say, based on, you know, we messed with Mirror's Edge 1 and I messed with doing the wall kick glitch. That is way harder to execute than just playing the game. You can, like, you know, remember a basic route for a game, but learning how to do frame perfect or pixel perfect tricks, like, that's not easy. Hold on, Claire said, I had a healer refuse to heal me because my DPS wasn't high enough and we had enough DPS, they just wanted more. I had something like that. I'll get to it in a sec. But, the patience is a virtue thing reminds me of, there was a Scrub quote about, speedruns that rely on RNG. There's a lot of games that the world record speedrun obviously was done by people who are like phenomenal at the game, but also because the game has RNG that they don't know how to manipulate, and they started it, and it happened to start, you know, the RNG they got for that playthrough is like the optimal one for speed. And the quote was something along the lines of like, oh, these people don't actually have skill. All they're doing is just like resetting the game thousands of times in a row. And I saw that quote and I just thought, don't they say patience is a virtue? Like, yeah, it's not like an execution skill. But if you're the kind of person that can play a game like I'm noticing I can't... There we go. That's weird. I couldn't lock onto them. Who can play a game to get an optimal run that it's like a 1 in 1,000 chance that you'll get the right RNG and you have to reset constantly to get it. Like, yeah, that's a skill. I don't care if it's like hitting a reset button on a console is not like the hardest thing in the world. Tell me that's a thing, you know, you can't be good at. Let's just heal up quick while he's down there. Trying to hit me, I guess. I don't know how. Ooh. But yeah, I just found that funny. Most of the scrub quotes around the speedruns are hilarious though. Just the most unreasonable, salty, like, there's no reason to be upset about it. Especially the stuff around speedrunners and glitch playthroughs, because most if not all of those people run the glitchless categories for those games as well. It's like, it's not like, oh, that's the only run they do. But more often than not, it's the more competitive scene, because the optimal run of a game without glitches, you reach the like the theoretical peak of it a lot quicker than you do with stuff that's got the harder tricks and the weird glitches and things like that. Also, I do just find them more entertaining because, you know, how a regular person goes through a game. And, like, yeah, you get to see, like, near flawless execution in a glitchless speedrun. But you're not seeing anything that you couldn't have seen yourself playing through the game. Outside of, like, maybe interesting routes and stuff like that. But, you know, glitch runs let you experience a game in a whole new way. Okay, there's apparently a dragon there somewhere, but well, there's a big gate there as well, so but yeah, I highly recommend going to follow that account. No content warning. Funny how this turns out. A lot of the people featured on the Scrubcoats account tend to use a lot of, let's just call it problematic language. To put it, that's the nicest way I can put it. It's like, funny how that turns out. That these guys that can't accept losing, you know, and insist things are broken when they're not. And rage quit on matches and shit like that. It's like, funny how often those people turn out to be bigots. It's the only way I can put it. Or if they're not bigots, they don't mind acting like that. I do always make a point of that. Not to get too political with things, but I try not to ever make comments about a person's beliefs, because you never really know what a person believes. But obviously, you know, I'll critique their behavior in their words. So, and that's the unfortunate thing. There are a lot of people who will say, like, the most fucked up things, and they actually don't have a problem with the kind of person they're attacking, but they obviously don't respect them enough to not talk that way. But yeah. But yeah, no, I think back to my, the dark times of when I used to play a lot of Final Fantasy XI. And yeah, I have, the main one I remember is, I was mainly DPS, and I specifically, was, Dark Knight, which was basically the, glass cannon. Oh. Well, okay, so this is just a boss. How the fuck am I supposed to fight this? It's not Shadow the Colossus. Oh, okay, well, did that wrong. And, we are not doing a lot of damage. Let's see. Let's let's run this way, shall we? Oh god. Sorry if everything's too loud, let me know. Well, I'm currently safe. No, I'm not. Okay, there is kind of a safe point. The game's kind of quiet. Okay. I might have to turn, let's go for about there. I'll turn that down. There we go. Oh god. Okay. Mob enemy ahead. What the fuck? What happened? I got parried! I didn't know these guys could parry. I think that's what happened. Okay, okay, let's take a breather. We seem to be okay for now. But I'm thinking I need to swap to this. And then use this. Because, you know, dragon... Actually, no, sorry. Dragons are weak to lightning. But, let's just see. I'm curious if I'm going to do more or less damage to these guys. Why can I not parry these guys? Feels like I'm not doing the timing right, but... Oh, actually, yeah. Okay, well, these guys are definitely weak, because that was 2 hits, and it did the frostbite damage. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, I think that's the gimmick of this area. It's just the boss is always active here. And you've got to figure out your strat. Okay, I've used a lot of healing, but... Ooh. This is a very interesting thing, though. Just... Because I'm, you know, you're used to, the thing of, dragons being active in, like, regular areas. But the fact that this is like this is the boss, and you know, you can explore the whole level. But yeah, now I can get back to it. My Final Fantasy XI story is I was the glass cannon DPS, which was basically you had lower accuracy, but you had like the most damage per individual hits. But also because of that, it meant that you would draw aggro a lot faster than most of the other DPS classes. At least this is how it's intended. I think it's something where, you know, by the point I was playing, there was so much meta builds. Like, people had figured out, like, oh no, this is what you can do just to get stuff to work the way you want it to go. So, and and also this, God, Final Fantasy 11 was such a weird game, because like all you did was level, because leveling took fucking ages. And, you know, if you died, you lost tons of progress and shit like that. And, I got into a party, and I think it was one of those things where I didn't really have an option. It was like, well, this is the party that's available. And Final Fantasy 11 was really strict about... Hang on. I just realised I probably need to pause. Yep, there we go. It was really strict about character race. It actually had a very dramatic effect on your stats, to the point that if you picked certain races, you could not play certain classes viably. That's something 14 got rid of, thankfully, because it was a dumb idea in the first place. I don't know if, and you know, 11's been out for so long and it still gets updates, so I don't know if it's something they've ever changed. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but even, you know, I think PSO1 was... Well, actually, no, I think PSO1 was a bit more laid back about it. Okay, well, that's fine. But, we're gonna have to figure out how to do this better. Yeah, but it was... But here's the thing, though. There weren't any locks. And I got into a party where the tank was playing as the... I don't remember their names, because in Final Fantasy 11, the classes, the races had different names. Even though they're the same in 14, they named them different. But it was the really small ones. I think they're called Lalafels now. And... They were trying to tank, and they were not doing a great job. And at one point, you know, in the text chat, they started moaning at me. They're like, yeah, why aren't you pulling aggro? And it's like, well, because I'm DPS. That's not my job. If you're, you know, if you're playing as a race that's so weak that you can't tank and the healer can't, like, keep up and keep you healed, that's not my fault. If I, like, drew aggro... I'd get killed in one hit, kind of thing. It was that kind of class I was playing as. It's like, well, you know, it's not my fault. I was playing the, you know, if you want to play tank, play tank. Don't play tank and then ask like non-tank classes to tank for you. But just, yeah. They were so upset about it, and I just had to be frank with them. It's like, well, look, I'm not the one playing as a tank. If you're not aware of how my class works, I can't aggro. As soon as I pull too much aggro, I die in like 2 to 3 hits. You know. It's not my fault you picked... You pick the race that has, like, the worst defense in the game, kind of thing. And bad enough that, yes, it does make that big of an impact. You know, there's this side path. Was there anything actually down here? Or was it just... Nah. Weirdly enough, no, there's nothing back here. Okay. Sounds like it wanted an off-tank. I assume... I think I kind of know what you mean by that. But yeah. If you're playing as some... Here's the thing. If some DPS classes could aggro for a sec, if a specific character needed healing. But not the one I was playing as. Just, like, obviously, if you haven't played the game, so you have to take my word for it. But they were I think I'm trying to think. I can't compare it to the magic classes because I never tried them, but it was definitely the weakest in terms of DPS. Even if you had like one of the more defense based classes set as your subclass, it did not make that much of a difference. Ow. Oh yeah, well that was the thing actually. Yeah, Dark Knight, yeah, did pull aggro really hard. And you had to be careful, because like, yeah, if you wanted to be effective at dealing damage. Okay, I'm looking at the amount of damage I'm doing per hit. Definitely this one-on-one fighting is not the way to go. Because I think it's got that gimmick where certain body parts don't take that much damage. Yep, and I'm dead. I think you do have to run through this stage and find something. I'm going to stick with this sword though. Just because if I do have to fight these guys, the frost damage is really good. Also, I think I should probably just run straight ahead here. Because who cares about the ambush as soon as I go through the fog door. It was weird though, there was like a certain part that I hit earlier, not the feet. Oh god, they did the parry again. Yep. I didn't have that much problem getting through that area the first time. The dragon, like, killed most of them for me or got distracted. Okay. I'm just gonna check something quick. Do. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I just needed to check something, but yeah, there is more of a gimmick to this fight than I was doing. It's actually closer to how most of the dragon stuff is in the normal games, though they just don't give you health bars for the dragons. But it's, yeah, it's the... I mean, there probably is a strat. Someone has probably done it. Oh god, the camera was having a weird time there. There might be a spot where you can fight the tail, because typically you can cut the tails off dragons to get unique weapons. But, yeah, you do have to make a certain amount of progress through the stage. Oof. Okay, good. I don't think we... Well, it was definitely the case of Dark Souls 1. I imagine that's the case here as well. I just don't think I ever got any. Yeah, it's very... The boss lurking around the stage, it's kind of Shadow of the Colossus style. Because there's a couple of bosses in Shadow of the Colossus where you have like an entire platforming challenge to do before you even fight the boss, and the boss is still there. Just gonna chill here for a bit, let our health come back. But yeah, there's an area you get to that lets you fight the head of the dragon, and that's what I've got to do. It's a shame. Speak of the scrub quotes thing, I sadly cannot find it, and I believe it's because there's a hard limit to how many messages stay on PlayStation 3s. But I used to play... For a while, I really got into The Last of Us 1's multiplayer. It doesn't sound like it would have been good, but it was, like, shockingly amazing. Oh, welcome back, Front Lawn Sean. Bit of a tongue twister you have there. But I had a build that was melee focused, so I would just rush up to people, craft like armor that let me absorb like a hit, and it was like a very kind of like nerve-wracking way to play the game, I'll be honest, but it was a lot of fun because outside of melee encounters you were not very strong, so I had to kind of ambush people. If you've played Condemned, I was basically like an enemy from Condemned, but a player. And I was doing that once, and I got a message from someone who was accusing me of hacking the game because they would hit me. They were like, oh, I'd hit you twice, you wouldn't die. And that makes sense because I was also, my loadout was made for making a certain amount of armor. They're like, oh no, you're cheating because you're not taking damage and whatever. So I just kept, and nothing I was saying convincing them. So after like a message or two, I just kept saying, oh no, you caught me. I'm definitely using hacks on this first party PlayStation game on the PlayStation 3. That's totally what happened. And sadly, those messages are gone because I would love to read them again. But the guy was so convinced I was cheating. It's like, no, I just have a build that's like... means that if I haven't taken any damage, I'm going to win the melee encounter. And it's, yeah, it's a shame. Shame I don't have those anymore. But I think it's gone because the PS3 and the PS4, PSN, they're both kind of interlinked and crossed over. The messages just got like replaced, or actually no, you know what I think it was? I think they were on a different PS3. Oh, nice. Okay, so these are man serpents. They're a bit different than the weird snake things from Dark Souls 1, but they are serpents. Okay. Alright, I think the best option here is to run across. Oh. This guy's actually doing a really good job of just defending me. There we go. I'll go be careful because, yeah, it's the dragon's trying to fire from here. There we go. Luckily, we're we're safe under here. Oh, a frog emote in chat. I didn't notice that. Shit. Hell yeah. I don't have mine right now, I think. I think my subs run out. Frog is a bit under the weather. Which I can relate to. I've had to stop streaming for like a month or two in the past because of being ill. It's the worst. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is very Shadow of the Colossus. Especially that final boss, but there's a couple of bosses in Shadow of the Colossus that are like this. That's a game I'm definitely gonna to play on stream at some point. Where do I go from here though? Oh, I see, I see. You know, I'm gonna check something quick. I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna swap back to my dexterity ring. And then okay. I was curious, but I do not have any of those like apply lightning to weapon perks. Okay, so I think this is where you gotta do this. Yeah, plunging attack. Weakness, head. Oh! Oh, okay, this is just a Shadow of the Colossus boss. That's really funny. Oh man, that's okay, that was a cooler. That was just a... Oh, what's going on? Okay, oh, nice, we got our Ember back. That was cool, though. Was not going how I expected. Okay, hang on, let me put this back on. I will keep that lightning thing on, though. Because I just want to get some more of my items used up and stuff. Oh, hey, look at that. Like bonfire. Yeah, we're not done with this area yet. There's like a second part. Oh, hello. Ha ha ha. Oh. Roll. Oh. Heal again. There we go. Oh, this guy's got high poise. Okay. Oh, I need to be way more careful. Okay. That missed? Goodbye! I forgot. I totally forgot that was there. Oh, okay. I think halfway through the roll I remembered. I was like, oh wait, there's something bad there. Here, I'm just gonna ember up. Because I think if you're not embered, you don't get that encounter. And I'd like to try it. Oh my god, that was cheap. There we go. Nice. Drake Blood, great sword. Oh no, is that the same... Is that the same NPC? Yep. Okay. Hmm. Whoops. No. No. Oh. Okay. Oh well. But that gets me the impression that there's a character, there's an NPC, an enemy that is going to constantly summon that NPC. Yeah. I think that's the gimmick of this area. No, I don't know if it was them or not. But, we might be okay now. Oh yeah, but I do want to play Shadow Colossus. There we go, we've got a shortcut now, I believe. Yeah, this is where we started. At some point, actually, I probably should go back to the that Dragon Room boss fight, because I think I probably missed some stuff there. Let's see. Be wary of ambush. Okay. Yep. Weren't lying. Oh, okay. So, that was still 3 hits, so that this is still just as good as the, Oh, yeah. We definitely missed a lot of stuff. Though, you know, we did go back for some stuff. Like, I went back for a few of the Covenants I missed. There's one I totally missed, though. There's a PvP one that is missable very early on in the game. Because you can only... I think you can only really do it if you go for an area embered. But when it comes to... oh no, the NPC's still here. Oh, okay. Nope. There we go. Let's see if they reappear though. Okay, I think we're good actually then. Yeah, I think that enemy I killed. Oh. Yeah, no, that's the main bell. Oh, okay. I couldn't even tell there was something there, but... considering how well Elden Ring sold, I get the feeling that's a game that's not going to get discounted for a while. For Christmas last year, you know, like the one that just passed, when they were, you know, family were asking me what do I want, I was like, okay, well here's some games, and they're older ones, so they should hopefully be cheaper. And I actually put Sekiro on that list, but it turns out Sekiro's like not really gone down in price. Oh shit! What are you? But that was a weird thing. Nope. There we go. Let's take a quick break. Okay. But, yeah. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I don't think it was full price to get a physical copy, but they were still like £40, maybe 50. Which, you know, that game's a couple years old now. Usually it's only Call of Duty and GTA and maybe a Nintendo game or two that stay that pricey for years after release. But, you know, we still got to play that. If, unless I do, well, honestly, that'll probably be what I do. I think if I'm ever going to do a Bloodborne playthrough, I'm going to look into the mod you can do to run the game at 60 FPS on PlayStation 4. Though I don't know if you need a PlayStation 4 Pro to do that, or if you can do that on base hardware. I imagine it's probably not on base hardware, but you know, I could be wrong about that, so... Yeah, hang on, let me heal a little more. There we go. But with Shadow Colossus, the thing I consider about it is there's a part of me kind of wants to stream the original PlayStation 2 version just to say like, hey, this is what the game actually used to be like. Try gesture and then Okay. way! Oh my god! That's awesome. Well, we're gonna rate that. No wonder that's rated so high. I do see it though, look, 'cause the dragons are here doing the same thing. So, let's have a quick look. What does that do? God, I have so many rins. I do like they put, like, loads of rins in this game. Receive double damage. For some reason, all the rins we've gotten today are all these weird ones. This rin has no useful power and is merely a symbol of dragon worship, a thing quietly passed down amongst its most virulent adherents, some of whom became convinced the task had been so done for sacred duty. I know if you go hollow, which I am, I don't remember if my hollow is still, oh yeah, it's still here, the Dark Sigil, is a luck build, because, if you, put the hollow, element on weapons. Oh, okay, that's just back this way. That's where the boss was. God, I still, at this point, feel like my stamina is way too low. Yeah, I'm glad I've, got those equipped. Yeah, trying to use up more of that inventory stuff. Make sure we get good use out of it. Though, as usual, if I did stream the PlayStation 2 version of Shadow Colossus, it would be NTSC. Because, funny enough, NTSC version has progressive scan support. Though, I'm curious if the frame rate is, like, even worse in that mode, if it's running at in 480p, as opposed to, like an interlace signal. Be wary of left. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see. That's a nice message. No, before... Well, there's one PS4... You know, there's some PlayStation 2 stuff I do want to stream again. We need to do, Devil May Cry 2 soon. I think that's why it's been a while since I've done a Devil May Cry game. Because I committed to doing the stream of Devil May Cry 2. But also... I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that an entertaining stream. All I could do is just try and just see what happens, really. But that, luckily, I actually can use my PAL copy because unlike the first game, it actually does have a 60 Hz option. That just, something feels wrong about that. Like the worst Devil May Cry game was the first one to have proper PAL optimization. Oh, okay, that's a slower attack than I remembered. Which is to say, I did not remember at all. Okay. Actually, I think in a bit I'm gonna have to take a bathroom break. I don't know how much of this area there is actually. But you know. Okay, another ambush. Oh. Oh, God. Okay, good. Yeah. This is... Funny enough, because I don't have the ice sword at +5, this does about the same amount of damage. Though, maybe I should still be using the ice sword because it would be doing the frost, which does slow enemies down. Oh. Don't remember there was a second swing there. Also, the frostbite will, like, knock enemies out of attack. In some instances. Yeah, man, it's just... If you want crafting equipment, this is the area. Okay, I'm trying to think where I could stop for a sec. I might just keep... Go for a little bit longer. I don't think I have to worry about... Well, I don't have to worry about multiplayer invasions because I'm not embered right now. Anything here? Or is this just for fun? Just for fun. I still need to get that PlayStation/PlayStation 2. Oh, here we go. To you know, like upscaled output cable thing. They're cheap enough. It's just I gotta wait until I have the budget for it. Oh, Thunder Stoneplate Ring. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Is that this one? Yep, that just yeah, put your resistance up higher. Okay, I think we could go down this way, yeah. You know, new area, I really don't know what to expect a lot of the time, so I am moving around a little nervously. Yeah. Actually, so I have a theory. So I want to stream some light gun games at some point, and specifically I want to try and stream as much of them as I can on real hardware. Which would be PlayStation 2, and there's like a couple, well, I say couple, but I think it's literally 2 on Xbox original. Nice. Man, we're getting a lot of stuff for crafting here. And I did a little bit of testing because with how those work, I wanted to make sure that if I had a because you know they use composite. If I had a composite signal split, that it would still work. Turns out because I have the GunCon 1. Okay, the GunCon 45, that's the PlayStation 1 Namco light gun. The adapter you put in the back, you put it in the AV out, and it's basically, funny enough, it's an AV splitter. I didn't realise that's what it was. I think in my head, I thought that it was sending... Ah! Ah! Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh jeez. Yeah, in my head, I thought it was sending a video signal from the gun to the console. Or to the TV. It's actually the opposite. It's actually just a AV out. So it's just a separate way to get... it actually lets you split the audio and the video. At the very least, it lets you split video. Oh god, these guys are... giving me a hard old time. Okay. One-on-one, not so bad. There we go. But yeah, it's literally, you put it in the AV out of the PlayStation 1, and then it has the red, yellow, sorry, the yellow, red, white out plugs on it. And then it has another, on the other side, it just has the same AV plug out that the PlayStation 1 has. So literally, the AV cable you would normally plug into the PlayStation 1, you plug into this adapter and plug that into the PlayStation 1. And the light gun, you have to plug into that. But it turns out what's happening is the gun is receiving a composite signal out through that. And it made me wonder... Oh, there's another dragon. But it made me wonder, because it's just an AV out adapter, and specifically with the GunCon 1, unfortunately it doesn't do this with the GunCon 2. The GunCon 2 I would have to buy a an adapter fin for this to work. But the AV cable on the GunCon 1... Oh god. I gotta run, I think. Oh, this is going bad. Okay, well at least the dragon... yeah, you think? Oh man, we're getting some irate gamer quotes in chat. Hey, I knew it. Also, that's the only irate gamer quote I know. It's... I don't know why. I just love that clip. Doesn't make any sense. It's just him slamming it, saying, yeah, you think, and slamming the door. But, so I think what I could do if I had that, adapter, the hyper... I think it's a hyperkin or hyperlink. But because it, that's what outputs like a 720p signal, I think I could have that go into my capture card, and then plug the red, white, and yellow cables into the AV out and the like GunCon AV cable, because it's double-ended, so you can plug a yellow to that. And I think I could output to a CRT and a HDMI signal at the same time. Goodbye! Oh, nice. We got his rapier. Oh, look at that. We got a healing flask back. You know. But I do need to do more testing there. That was lucky. I'm not going to take much credit there. I just happened to get that guy positioned right. And I was like, I think there's a ledge here. I could knock him off. You know what? While here, we should read some item descriptions. Oh, that bell's going again. So let's see. Okay. A strikingly decorative rapier of an undead prince spoken of in ancient stories. Although many of the tales surrounding the prince are questionable, this thrusting weapon suggests that the stories of his graceful technique were in fact true. Okay, and then there was the... Here we go. Great sword wielded by an order of knights who venerate dragon blood. This sword... Its blade engraved with script symbolizing dragon blood inflicts magic and lightning damage. Yeah, definitely dragon worship going on in these parts. No, I find that interesting for, like, knights that are protecting this dragon place have a... let's not go that way there. Have a weapon that would actually, like, hurt a dragon? Let's see. To reveal the path of the dragon, do not ring the great bell. Okay. Nothing will remain once the bell has tolled. Okay. Well, we'll leave that for now. And we won't, make a Metallica reference because I keep wanting to. But let's just, you know, let's not risk it, shall we? Don't want Lars Ulrich coming after the stream. Here we go, we'll rest. Just want to check actually, so how much... Okay, so I do have enough to level up a little bit. You know, if that's the case, I'll go level up. Also, see if I can buy some embers. Oh. Also, though, for that stream, I have a huge CRT. A ridiculously big CRT. I think it's widescreen, and I want to say it's like a 30-inch. It's great. It sadly does not have a component in. I do want to find a CRT with component in one day. And apparently they do exist, but they only came out for like a very brief time. Kind of at the end of Yep, she's gonna say the same stuff here. Okay. So I'm gonna go for that. And that. And you know what, I'm gonna use some of these. Because they'll be useless otherwise. And then I've got another one that's broken. I need to figure out what's wrong with it. It will work, but the longer you use it for, the more problems it has until eventually it turns to just like a blue screen. It's like it lost video signal, which doesn't make sense. Because obviously, you know, like an aerial signal. Like the input you have plugged in is turned off. But that doesn't make sense because that's not what's happening. And also, hopefully you know what chromatic aberration is. It looks like it's got that going on, but obviously that shouldn't be happening. Okay, I think I'm just going to put dexterity up a little. How much? Yeah, it gives me a little bit extra damage, so... We'll take it. Okay, we brought all of her embers. She does have these, though, if I need them. And all the shards and things like that. Yeah, she has a lot of gear. A lot of armor as well, if I wanted to get all the armor sets that I didn't have. I'm actually curious about something here. Oh, hey. I have more slabs. Here we go. I wanted to do that. Okay, I think I'll save the next lot. Oh, this is my fire scythe though. I will upgrade this a bit. Okay, let's see. Do you have any embers on you?
You know about leaving. There must be something. I'm
Oh.
aware of the danger. Not a single man has returned, but I don't want to sit around and I consider my...
Okay, so straight up we have to refuse him from doing this.
Fine, but if you change your mind, I meant...
Because he dies. That is spoilers, but if you let him go to yeah, Lothric Castle, he does not survive the trip. No, this is a different place. He went to I forgot the name of it. It's the area before the castle though. The one where you need like specific NPCs to save him.
Goodbye. Oh, this place is a...
Okay, the other thing I want to see, I think Patches might have some embers on him. Let's go see, shall we?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, he has. But he's sending them for a lot more. So what happens is, if you let him go, you find his ashes and then you give them to, I think it's the handmaiden or whatever her name is, and then she'll sell his stuff, or you give it to, or it's Patches, it's someone. I read this a while ago, but you give it to someone, and you get and that's how you could keep buying their stuff. I don't have any of these, do I? No. Okay. Yeah, it's not... The place he went to was, Irophil. Specifically, I think it's like this kind of area. I'm gonna check my page again. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we go a bit further, and then we go back. Okay. Okay, I will say, based on what we've done so far, that, we are not going to do any of the DLC today. I don't think I'm going to get around to it based on how much we've done. Okay, yeah, so that's going backwards. So we want to go this way. Because yeah, when you ring the bell, it that activates the boss, and yeah, it does make this area. I think it like makes. I think it might just straight up be the end of this area or something like that. What happened there? Oh. There we go. Get our full health back. Yeah! Stab him. Just because I was thinking about it more about this setup. Oh yeah, that I want to do for the light gun streams is I think I would have to try and find a smaller CRT, one that I could have set up and move about if I need to. Specifically, the one that would fit on this side of my desk, though. I would probably have to move my light in to work with it. So, I'm trying to think what that would be. I'm terrible. I don't know how big an inch is. It's probably like a 12-inch, like kind of a small one. Because it's that, or clearer. The room I currently have that big TV in is our storage room, where we've got stuff that we're trying to get sold on eBay. And we do have some stuff listed right now. But, you know, definitely not all of it. Because once, you know, when it's not something where, like, we're going to be eBay sellers all the time. And, once you start listing a certain amount of items, you have to start paying, like, higher commissions and things like that for hosting space. Hey, look at that. Cool, cool. Let's have a look up here. And then I'd have to move my entire computer and a monitor in there. And then I'd have to run an internet cable in there. It would be, yeah, it'd be a nightmare. So... Plus, I don't have, what was it? There's also a bed in there. The room's not really set up to stream in. Oh, hey, it's this guy. Well, it's a guy dressed as this guy. It's probably not the same guy. If you remember from the Dark Souls 1 playthrough. Oh, well, I did that wrong. Oh. Okay, that's a double swing. Oh man, look at his defense. I've barely done like any damage to him. And I don't think that really did any damage either. You know what, I think... That's very risky of me, but I managed. I did it. I don't know how much damage that did. Oh. I think he just did something to himself. Yeah, look at him. He's all, like, rocky now. Okay. Well, good, we, Oh! Oh! I'm hoping this will be the better option, because I can frostbite him. Oh. There we go. Oh, gotta be more careful. He's almost... Oh! Can't believe that hit. I said to be more careful, and then I'm like, more dangerous. Oh, come on, come on. God, I've used so much healing items on this one fight. There we go. Oh. There we go. Got the Dragon Tooth and Havel's Greatsword. Okay. Oh, we have a lot to heal back. Okay. Let's just do it the slow way. By the way, I think there's like a sleeping noise here. That's what it sounds like, at least. I'm gonna have a quick look here. Yep. You can go to the left and drop on the ledge and find another rock lizard. It is also good to know that once returned to the stray by into the... Oh, interesting. Okay. If I go to the stray demon area, Havel's armor set will be there. Interesting. Okay. And no, I checked. This is a corpse. So, there's the slab though. It's a shame we did not come here earlier. Because yeah, we could have really upgraded some gear here. There we go. Yeah, it might end up being like a slightly shorter stream. I'm hoping... Yeah. We'll see, we'll see. I do want to take a small break though. But... haven't really found the opportunity yet. Oh, look at these fucks. Oh, I thought that was an item there. Oh, hi, good thing I came back this way. Can I open that? This looks like, oh, you open this and this opens up a shortcut, but... I'm not seeing a lever anywhere. Okay. Let's just, you know, be thorough. No, I think ultimately for showing off more of the light gun stuff that I want to show off, it looks like getting the Sinden guns that work on LCD TVs is what I want to do. But it's depending on what I get or how much and a lot of things, that can be a bit pricey. It would be cheaper long term than the other alternative I was considering, which was trying to get a... Oh god, I just realised there's like loads of those enemies there now. Hang on. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Yep. Oh. Oh. There we go. Whatever works, you know. That might end up being like a stream goal thing. I just have to think, you know, because obviously it depends on like people's priorities. It does seem like based on my VOD channel though, that my House of the Dead PS3 playthroughs and Wii playthroughs from my Scuff era were quite popular. Though I've got to go back to that at some point. There are other rail shooters on PS3 using the PlayStation Move controllers to show off. As I mentioned, there's the Resident Evil ones. They got HD versions on PS3. There's some stuff I want to show off, I've asked around, and I don't really have an option for yet. I'd one day like to show the differences between like the arcade and PlayStation 2 versions of Time Crisis 2. Time Crisis 2 is really interesting as a home port, because the original Time Crisis 2 came out in like 97, 98. I think might depend on region. Whereas, you know, PlayStation 2 came out in November 2000. I don't think Time Crisis 2 was a launch title either. I think it was like a little bit into 2001. So it is a vastly better looking game than the arcade version. The arcade version looks like a Dreamcast game about those visuals. Despite the fact that like it is a way more advanced game with way more crazy stuff going on than Time Crisis 1, it actually doesn't look like that much different than the original arcade version of Time Crisis 1. Ow. But it's funny, yeah, because whereas Time Crisis 1, the arcade hardware was like far more powerful than the PlayStation 1. So that version looks a lot better. Just funny the way it turns out. Time Crisis 1, the arcade version, that emulates okay, from what I've asked people. But, what's going on? Ah, there we go. But Time Crisis 2 apparently is not running yet. Just gonna do some health regen. Probably could speed this up a little bit by putting the where is it? Yeah, it is a little quicker if I have both rings on. There we go. This on and the spell. Right, how many have we got left here? Oh, there goes the bell again. It will come in here. Sorry, this bit's going to be a bit boring because it's just me aggroing one enemy at a time. But it's that, or you've seen me retry this bit like 10 times, so I think ultimately this is the oh, aim too high there. Unfortunately, those shield guys don't charge at you, so But I think I've taken out enough now. I can meet this guy in the middle here. Oh, that's annoying. I was trying to do the kick. There we go. Alright. So I just want to make sure, did I, yeah, I went everywhere this way. Okay, okay. But yeah, if I ever did something like that, I would want to make it more of a goal for people. Especially if, like, you know, there's games that people would rather see me stream. And if they do end up supporting me, I'd rather, you know, if they're going to support me, I'd rather their money go to, you know, what they want. You know, not exactly what they want, but the way... That's me saying, like, if people get to the point where they're like, hey, I brought you this game, stream it, I don't think I'm ever going to do that. Because that means, you know, you have to commit to anything someone buys you, and I don't want to disappoint people if they, you know, say, like, hey, this is a game I want you to stream. And it's just one I just don't gel with. But, you know, I would still like to do something where if there's stuff that people would rather see and they support me, I'd rather prioritize that. And, you know, this is all, like, future stuff anyway, because we're not even, we're not even affiliate yet. People can't, get sick, rewards. I think that's more the thing that kind of bothers me. Oh, hey, look at that. That's another, shop thing. Is, I have ideas for emotes and for channel points and stuff like that. I have stuff I want to do that I can't do because you have to be affiliate for it. And I think, obviously, if you're... Once you get to a certain viewership size, this does not matter. I don't think Twitch's viewership tracking for, like, average views and live viewers and all that kind of stuff. Are you a human player? Ah, okay. I think this is a human player. Yeah, I'll do a battle. Oh, look at that lag. Look at that desync. Come on, game. You could do better than that. And that hit? While he's like across the way? Oh dear. Oh. And he managed to heal himself. I was doing so well. And I'm not confident enough in my skills to parry this guy. How did you manage to heal? You were frozen. Oh. And that didn't hit? Oh dear. Oh well. Oh, saw that coming. They did a really good job of getting away and healing though. I definitely did not keep at them. But also I didn't have any of the like really good like PvP stuff equipped. Let's see. Oh, that's annoying though. Because now I've got to get up this way. Oh dear. Good. Deal with that now. I mean, I didn't want to cheese it. I didn't want to turn off invasions or anything like that. Yeah, let's just got our health back. Wonder if I could have helped myself there and join, you know, have the Covenant active, which I might do actually. Which one is it? Yeah, this one. Ouch. Oh, there goes that bell again. There we go. Just take our time. Okay, well I don't have to pick people off so slowly like I did before. Yeah, let's try and get you to come down quicker. Come on. Oh, get up, get up. There we go. Oh, what? What? Holy shit! Oh, what the fuck? I don't know why that happened there. I think I was mashing buttons, but I was trying to get away from that fucking guy. I don't know why I started attack. I guess because I was mashing buttons to... In some cases, when you get grabbed, I think you can mash to get out of them quicker. But I might be completely wrong about that, and that's not how that works at all. But that's... Well, I was trying, at least. But still, that guy grabbed me while I was behind him. That's... Did not even... That's messed up. There's no other way I can put that. It's just messed up. Oh man, I think that means... Okay, well I didn't have a lot on me, but I think I lost all the souls I would have lost when the... Oh, hey Minnie. Did you sneeze, Minnie? I think my cat just sneezed. Oh no, my cat's sneezing. Oh no, Minnie, you okay? Heal up. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Okay. Alright. Again, patience is a virtue. Oh, that hit? Okay. Just, they throw a lot of enemies at you in this area. No dignity. Okay. I think that's maybe one thing I have as a negative about this game. You know, now I've had time away from it to think about it, and it's come up again here. Is there's quite a few areas where, oh, you hit an invisible checkpoint, and it just makes like a couple dozen, or like a good chunk of enemies. Like, just start walking towards a specific point. Because outside of doing this, you know, I'm like pulling them one at a time. I don't know how else you could do this section. Like, maybe there's a way to run past them all? But it's come up a few times where it's just, yeah. I don't mind like ambushy stuff and things like that, but there's just a lot of this. Oh yeah, once you cross this threshold, enemies will just start walking towards you. As opposed to like them actually noticing you, it's just because you've hit a certain trigger. Alright. Well... That's still annoying, because I think the fact that that guy who invaded me right here means that I was about to fucking finish this area. Gesture required ahead. Yep. Well, not finish, but do this bit, you know? Okay, I'm just going to check this page again and see... Okay, did I miss anything significant? I don't think so. No, okay. No, okay. At this point, it looks like, we go back to the bell now. So, thank you, guy, who, made me have to play this level for another, like, 20 minutes. Yeah. Once we do this boss, I'll end things. That looks about the right amount of time. So yeah, here we go. Like, there's probably a little bit of stuff I missed, but considering, you know, the stuff that's listed that I'm reading about, it's not going to be much. It would just be like some crafting materials, maybe some nameless souls, things like that. I was curious if it was like Dark Souls 1, where the way it worked, it had an asynchronous multiplayer thing where if someone ran one of the bells, there's like 2 bells, it would actually ring when a player in your server would ring it. And I don't think that's the case here, because it was ringing way too often, considering this is an optional area and we're doing it with a save that has beaten the final boss. So we're probably... I wouldn't say we're out-leveled for this area, but, you know, considering the fact we were killing a lot of those enemies in 2 to 3 hits, I definitely think we were, you know, above the recommended level. Alright, okay. The landscape revealing a cloudy path ahead. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. But yes, you can stand on this. Didn't quite look like you could. But here we are. Oh man, cameras. Oh wow. Look at this boss. This is mental. Okay. And I'm dead. That was quick. Okay, well I think I'm gonna take the regen ring off because it heals so slowly. I don't think it would help. But what I am gonna do... Oh, I don't have it. I don't have the flame ring. I don't think. No. Okay. I guess I'll just put the strength ring on then. Where is it? There we go. No, I'm going to try using one ember here. I don't believe there's any NPCs around here, though. Ring of Steel protection and the Thunder protection. Okay. Okay, well, I'll put the Thunder ring on then. I don't think I have that Steel protection ring. It does not look like anyone's put a summon sign down either. Oh, actually, you can't put one here. And, yeah, we can't really jump back up. Okay. Oh. Alright. Oh. The camera's having a little bit of trouble with this one. Oh. Good thing we did not get killed there. Bit of safety heal. Oh, come on, come on. Okay, got one hit in there. Oh. Okay, I'm doing okay, but this fight in general is making me real nervous. Oh! Oh, that was sick. Okay. So that's part 1. And this guy's going to be pissed now, I bet. This is, I believe this is the Nameless Kin. What's he doing? Oh, jeez. Ironically enough, because it's going to be a one-on-one fight now, this is going to be the way harder part of the fight. It's just the way it goes. Oh, get away, get away, get away, get away. And I'm dead. Oh. Got greedy there, right at the start there. Should have gone greedy. I'm hoping we do not have to do both parts of the fight in a row. But, oh, I feel like that's maybe hoping a bit too much. Let's see, do I see a summon sign? Nah. Unfortunately, it seems to be quite hard to find other players. Maybe... Okay, in general, I found way more people playing Dark Souls 1 on PS3 than I found people playing this. Not that they're not. Seems maybe they're more likely to summon and be summoned, maybe? Okay, let's see. Nope, okay. We have to do both in one go. Oh. Hey, camera. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, camera. Not doing a... Good job. There we go. It's kind of funny though, because you can lock onto him, so I'm wondering if you could get some damage on him in this phase. Oh, okay. I tried to go two-handed there, but apparently I fucked the range up there. Oh, fucking... I'm not gonna lie, I don't think this boss fight really works with the camera being, you know... They've zoomed it out quite a bit for this fight, but not enough, I don't think. It's really hard to keep the camera fixed on the boss here. It'd be nice if I could summon someone for this fight, but yeah, no one's putting their summon signs down. Maybe locking on is actually what's hurting me more than anything. Okay. Okay, I think... Oh, jeez, that still hit? The range on that thing. And that hit. Okay. Weird that my first attempt was the best one so far. Okay, okay. Just gotta... calm down. Gotta think about this. I don't know. I feel like having to do that first part every time. I really don't know how you avoid that fire attack though. Like the range from that was crazy. And look, yeah, there are people here. Just no one putting summoning signs down. Oh, I rolled out the way of that, but I guess not, I didn't. Okay, well, judged the range there poorly. Probably because the camera's zoomed out more. I'm not getting... Jesus, and that's with the lightning ring on as well. Okay. Oh, was that enough? There we go. Oh, that didn't kill it though. Oh god, that almost killed me. Okay, there's that cutscene. God, it's barely worth it. Move! 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 Oh. Nope. Don't get greedy. And I got greedy. And I got greedy. Got greedy again. I don't mind this part of the fight. I just don't enjoy fighting the dragon. It's just the camera doesn't feel suited for it. You have to go for the head, but it's... The camera actually needs to be zoomed in, like, out way more even. At this point, I kind of want to stop using my embers now, because I feel like I'm just wasting them. Let's see. Is there anyone around here? Actually, that's probably a bad spot for it. There we go. I can take a breather at least. Let's see. Okay, I don't want that on. Trying to think if there's some armor set that would be better. Actually, this might be what I want to go for. Let's just see, is this... Yeah. That's a bit too heavy. I'll put this on for now. I forget if this affects your equipment load arrows. I'll take them off just in case. Yeah, this does not give me hope that there's people running this boss right now. I don't want to wait here too long, but... Okay. No, we'll just have to go for it. At least getting your souls back is really easy here. Okay. Well, I learnt something there. If you go like too far underneath it, it will do that attack. So now I know. And I need to avoid that because it does so much damage. That like downward fire. And it's really hard to get out of it as well. Like the range on it's quite a lot. See, any luck? Do. I'm pretty sure as soon as I... Oh no, funny enough, it's still there. Probably disappears somewhere around here, though. Well, at least I blocked it. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, okay. Yeah, the camera's just not your friend for this fight. It's the only way I can put it, really. Okay. Health-wise, I'm actually... Okay, I've actually got a lot of flasks, so... Oh, I rolled way too late there. It's just... I don't like fighting the dragon. It takes, or whatever it is, it takes so long, and I'm not actually getting a chance to practice against the main boss here. Let's see. Well, I am using the right weapon. Seems like. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna have to go at it. Like, yeah, they as you can see here, they do pull the camera out a bit. I would have pulled the camera out further, though, but maybe it would have started, like, affecting performance, maybe. And they mention about, like, not locking on. But I have a problem sometimes that without locking on, I lose track of the target. Okay, roll, 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 roll. Phew. Okay, we got out of range of it that time. Okay, well at least I did the right thing using... Yep. Using this sword. And you're trying to watch him as well. I can't remember what people said about this boss, if it's compared to the others. This is definitely one of the hardest bosses in this game, though. Like, I'd like to have the embers as well, but literally there's a limited amount of embers I can have, you know? Outside of uploading my save and, like, downloading it every time I, get, you know, run out. Okay. 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 Whew. Thank you, camera. Okay. I actually thought I died there. I won't lie. Yeah, the range on that is just weird. Okay. Did the frost damage. Okay, good. Nope, not good. There we go. Good, 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 good. I assume maybe the Rin helped me out there. Oh, that delay on that is so rough. Oh, well, we're going to get to 200 deaths. Easy. Might not even get to the DLC before then. Just wish there was a more reliable source for picking up embers. I know, in fact, that they're supposed to drop from some enemies, but I don't know if I ever got them outside of the fixed drops. Like, there's supposed to be a random chance that the red-eyed enemies can drop them, and I don't know if I ever actually got any. And yeah, I do have stuff for it. If there's a good spot, I can do my item discovery and farm embers off screen, but I really don't want to do that. Okay. What attack next? Okay, good, good, good. Oh, weird. We, like, knocked it down a lot earlier this time. I wonder why. Alright. Well, shouldn't have done that. The only thing I know is I can't parry this guy. I looked that up, at least. Oh. I just don't like this fight. I feel like I'm talking like a scrub now, but I just don't like it. Like, this part of the fight might be awesome, but I barely get a chance to do it. Because the first half, I really don't like it. It's not even particularly hard as well. No, no, no. Switch into another game would not help. I just need to get through this. Yeah, I mean, this is the name of the game. You can only blame yourself for picking it. Oh, oh. Oh. Well, that was a... I did not try that time very well. I think it's a bit obvious because I didn't even roll out of getting knocked down there. But, whatever, we'll keep going. I mean, I'm not losing souls at least. But also, I don't know if leveling up would really help me that much. All I could really do is just use up my consumable souls and keep putting my health up. I don't really think the amount of damage I'm doing is the problem. It's just the amount of damage I'm taking. Okay. Messed that up. I gotta think what else I can do here. I'd be shocked, but I don't think I am underleveled for this. What do they recommend? Oh, actually I am. I am underleveled. At least according, you know, what this wiki I'm looking at claims. So maybe I should go and use up some stuff and just pump my stats up a bit. Alright, we will. I have enough of, like, consumable soul fins to use anyway, so this is a good excuse to use them up. Yeah, the recommended level, I'm reading is, like, between 95 and 120, and I'm below that right now. So how much are these per? Oh yeah, I have, like, a lot. I don't know how many levels I'm actually even going to get out of it, though. But, let's just pump it. Yeah, 9 of these, so... Yeah, I know.
Very well, then taken.
Okay, so yeah, let's do that. What does vitality do? Okay, we'll do that. Okay, well that helps a bit. Bearing in mind also, because I've got the Dark Sigil level ups, that is increasing my stats a bit. I'm also thinking I'm probably going to take off the flask. The blue flask. Because I'm not even... I'm not even really using it. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, I want to go sort this out. Let's see. I should probably also take this off, this off.
Oh, he's changed a great deal since he left this graven face.
Oh!
Well, now that task is, what would you have me?
Whoops. I did not know there was a dialogue there.
Pretty big. I don't want to see that.
Okay, we'll do some other stuff.
Ah, how gracious. Passing fine ash thou'st given.
Because I can, you
This
know,
ash bestowed
chill for a bit.
I only hope these new wares content thee.
So we can, you know, recharge. Okay, well, she got some more embers at least, so I'm just going to buy them all up.
Ashen one, beat one.
Also, I'm going to go pick up that Havel gear. So... yeah. Let's go check this out quick. Trying to think. This... I don't know if... oh, I have to try and remember now because there's so many boss fights we've done. The end boss was probably the hardest so far, but I'm starting to think maybe this boss is actually harder. Funny enough, it's high level, so... that might actually pan out as the case. I'll just look through these. Yeah, there we go. We're going for like a full full armor build as well. Let's see. Oh yeah, take that off. There we go. Yeah, no clue why, but apparently once you beat Havel in the... oh yeah, let's just use the just use a bone. There we go. But yeah, for some reason once you beat Havel, that gear shows up there. Oh, okay, well, I can't upgrade this sword anymore, I'm pretty sure. I might as well check that, but I think it's at max. I think because of the kind of sword it is, it can only go to +5.
Ah, just wasn't he?
Let's see. Yeah, it's just not even...
Pretty be careful.
I should see what that item is he gave me. Let's see. Well, I'm just going to use this now. Gave me some grass of some sort. Was it this? Proves a watchdog of Farron has met their duty? I didn't think it was that. Oh, okay. Bloodstained Swordgrasp of Hawkwood, deserter of the Undead Legion. Traditionally, the Undead Legion of Farron sends the gravest of messages using... oh! Come to the mausoleum in Farron. Only one can take the path of ancient dragons. Okay. That's probably an optional thing we can do. But let's let's see. Apparently all the players right now are all just in Firelink. Alright, let's just give this another go. Be nice if I could do this before hitting 200 deaths. Obviously, once we start doing DLC, easily we're gonna go past 200. Don't think there's any doubt about that. think I want to keep the shield as well. I'm not sure if putting a different shield on would really help me. I'd rather stick with this shield because it's got the, the stamina regen on it. Okay. Well, that was bad timing. Oh, okay. Come on. Oh, I shouldn't be missing. That's like the main opportunity for damage, and I'm missing it. Oh. Ow. Okay. A bit confused there. I was like, why aren't I healing? Like, just missing all my hits now. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Oh. Alright. That's a bad start. Heal. Oh. He does so much damage, and I've like put better armor on as well. Ah. Well, that's my best attempt so far, but even with my best attempt, that was still only a third way through. And again, I'm taking so much damage in every hit here. Let me check something. Do I actually have this rune that they're mentioning? see, equipment. Let me look. Don't think I have it. No. Okay. Let me look where you even get this ring. Oh, okay. Okay. Hang on, sorry. Okay. So there is a ring I can get. Also, this is interesting. I didn't know this, that some rings, there's multiple versions that have better stats on New Game Plus. So this ring I'm gonna get, the +1 version is specifically in a completely different location in New Game Plus. Head up the stairs until you locate the bell. Okay. But yeah, there's a ring. I think I'm gonna take a break though. I'm gonna get this ring and we're gonna come back to this. Just have a look around. Yeah, look, we didn't go this way. Oh, there we go. There's an ember. Ember. Okay. So what does it say? Proceed to the right. There are 3 items lying on the ground. Next to the items is a thin ledge. Okay. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. There we go. There we go. Sorry, can't be 69 anymore. So yeah, so what that does is it decreases incoming physical damage by 10%. It's not a, doesn't sound like a lot, but I think in the grand scheme it's going to be more help than not. Alright. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna... But yeah, it's interesting. I didn't know this, that... Yeah, so... Yeah, so there's a version, yeah, so there's multiple versions that have, like, higher stats. And they're in different locations. Okay, so... yeah. Sorry about this, but... I need a break. I need to, take a chill. Also need to use the bathroom. But... it's fine. I'm glad I got through most of that area, so... we can just come back to that another time. And then if I get stuck on it for too long, I can just start doing the DLC. So, we'll have to see how I'm doing next time. Okay, so next stream will be Thursday, and we'll be going back to Resident Evil 2 Nintendo 64, and we'll be starting Leon's campaign, specifically Leon B. And then we'll do this again on Sunday. I think half the reason I was having trouble is I did really need to use the bathroom, so I'm going to go do that now. I hope you enjoyed the show. I was your host, Johnny Baghead, and I'm just going to end quick. Take care, everyone. Have a good evening, morning, afternoon, and all that jazz. Yes.